like you said, you guys went into multiple different other businesses. Again, earlier on, you said that you went to school for essentially food science. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think on your LinkedIn page is a subline that says when you're not in the office, you're either in a restaurant or a kitchen, obsessed with everything food and nutrition.
That's
So
true.
why didn't you go into like the restaurant business or creating food products per se? Like again, that seems to be your core passion. Why didn't you swing that route?
Look, I'm really about leveraging technology to help scale up these efforts to the masses, right? So putting me in a kitchen would be, I was afraid, when I was younger, I was extremely passionate about food. I was cooking a lot. I was reading recipe books, etc. I was reading biographies of different chefs. But it felt like if I would become a chef or be in the kitchen, I would start hating that. And that's not something I wanted for myself. And really, I was very attracted to science. I mean, in high school, I took AP biology and chemistry. And so the connection between science, food, and then technology, right? E-commerce was really exciting for me and my partner. And that's really the path we chose.
I think it's interesting because I mean, obviously, the products that you guys sell right now fall under beauty, health, and wellness, which could all be affected by food, essentially. So I think like you're still in food, but you're like in the byproducts of what happens, knowing what people are putting in their body or putting on their body. So I want you to talk about that for a second. Like, obviously, food was at the starting point, but how did you then decide to dive into creating mass products for beauty, health, and wellness?
Yeah, so it really started from that origin story I told you, where we just started experimenting ourselves with these wonderful ingredients. And once you start diving into the clinical studies, you understand, there's a difference between going to a CVS or a Rite Aid and buying a supplement, and between buying a quality, clinically studied ingredient that have a ton of science behind it, right? I mean, I'll just give you an example. We sell the best curcumin turmeric product in the world. It was developed by scientists in UCLA who basically realized that curcumin cannot cross the blood-brain barrier, right? So what they did is they wrapped the molecules with lipids, with fat. And so now it can cross the blood-brain barrier, and it's 285 times more bioavailable than regular curcumin, right? And really was developed to help actually with cognitive function, with memory, etc., with inflammation of the brain. But it has amazing results for total body inflammation and other benefits that turmeric and curcumin has. So this is just a little taste of the wonders of the science behind some of these ingredients. And for us, it was very important to educate the consumers because, look, most Americans, I mean, most people really don't have the right nutrition, and they don't really know how to have the right nutrition. So we want to come in and help supplement their nutrition with these incredible ingredients.